In the far north of Finland, nestled between snowy hills and sparkling glaciers, there lived a penguin named Pip. Now, penguins, as we all know, are flightless birds that can only be found in the southern hemisphere. But Pip wasn't your average penguin. You see, Pip had always dreamed of seeing the northern lights, those beautiful curtains of light that danced across the night sky. And his dream was so strong that he was willing to travel to the other side of the world to see them. So one day, Pip did something crazy. He built a boat out of ice blocks and set sail across the Arctic Ocean, hoping to reach the northernmost point of Finland and witness the northern lights for himself. The journey was long and dangerous, but Pip was determined. He sailed past icy tundras and frozen wastelands, all the while keeping his eyes on the horizon. As days turned into weeks, the cold started to get to Pip. His feathers, which were once sleek and shiny, became ruffled and dull. And just when he was about to give up hope, he saw it. In the distance, the land of Finland. Pip paddled with all his might and soon waddled onto the shore, exhausted but ecstatic. He had made it to the northernmost point of Finland, but the northern lights were nowhere to be seen. Disappointed but not defeated, Pip decided to make the best of his situation. He started exploring the snowy landscape, and soon he stumbled upon a small village. The villagers were initially surprised to see a penguin in their midst, but they were kind enough to take him in and offer him food and shelter. Pip, being a friendly penguin, quickly made himself at home. He played with the village children, who had never seen a penguin before, and he even helped the villagers with their chores. One evening, as Pip was gazing up at the night sky, he noticed something strange. The clouds had parted just enough to reveal a sliver of the moon. And as the moon shone through the clouds, it created an ethereal glow that lit up the snow-covered landscape. It wasn't the northern lights, but it was beautiful in its own way. And that's when Pip had an idea. He had traveled all this way to see the northern lights, but what if instead of waiting for the lights to appear, he created his own? So Pip waddled back to the hill he had first seen the moon from, and using his beak and flippers, he started making small marks on the snow. At first it was slow going, but as the moon climbed higher in the sky, Pip worked faster, his heart filled with a newfound determination. He made lines, dots, and swirls, and as he did, the snow glowed under the moonlight, creating an otherworldly spectacle. Soon, people from the nearby village started to notice the glowing light on the hill. They came out of their homes, blinking in the moonlight, and gasped in awe at the sight before them. There on the hill was Pip, the penguin who had come all the way from the South Pole to see the northern lights, and who, when he couldn't find the lights, had decided to create his own. News of Pip and his glowing light spread far and wide, and soon the whole country of Finland was talking about the penguin who painted the northern lights. As for Pip, he continued to make his beautiful markings on the snow, happy in the knowledge that he had brought joy to the people of Finland. And every year on the night of the full moon, the people of Finland celebrate Pip and the northern lights he made by making their own glowing markings on the snow, honoring the brave penguin who had dared to dream big and follow his heart.